What if Coraline never really escaped the Beldam's clutches? What if every character around her is already dead? And what's the dark truth behind Mr. Bobinsky's blue skin? Today, we're diving into the creepiest Coraline fan theories that will change the way you see this movie forever.
You may come out when you've learned to be a loving daughter.
There's no happy ending. What if Coraline never truly escaped the Beldam's trap? One chilling theory suggests exactly that. By the end of the movie, Coraline and Wybie destroy the Beldam's severed hand, lock the key in the well, and everything seems fine. Her parents are suddenly attentive, throwing her a garden party and even buying her the gloves she wanted. But hold on. That's exactly the kind of too-good-to-be-true illusion the Beldam would create, right? Fans argue that this ending is a false sense of victory. The Beldam may have manipulated Coraline into thinking she's safe, when in reality she's still under her spell. Remember how the door was cracked, allowing the severed hand through? That crack might still be enough for the Beldam to reach her, making Coraline's supposed escape nothing more than the start of another twisted game. If that's not enough to convince you, take a look at the disappearing cat in the final scene, a possible clue that Coraline is still in the Beldam's clutches. The garden, which looks suspiciously like the one in the other world, adds even more fuel to the theory. Coraline could be trapped forever in an illusion of safety. Every character is dead. What if everyone Coraline interacts with in the Pink Palace is already dead? This theory, born from Reddit, paints a pretty bleak picture. Mr. Bobinsky, the eccentric neighbor with blue skin, might actually be a liquidator who worked in the Chernobyl disaster cleanup. His radiation exposure could explain his odd color, and his medal might be a tribute to his service. Essentially, Bobinsky might have died from radiation poisoning and is now stuck in the Pink Palace as a ghost. The theory doesn't stop with him. Miss Spink and Miss Forcible, the elderly ex-burlesque stars, may have died naturally long ago. Coraline's parents could be dead too, victims of the car accident mentioned early in the movie, which would explain Coraline's mother's neck brace and the cold, disconnected way they treat her. This theory draws a line between the garden, representing heaven, and the other world, symbolizing hell. Coraline's journey could be about helping the souls trapped in this limbo state, including her own. And what if her parents' sudden enthusiasm for gardening at the end signifies that they've finished their business and are now ready to move on, leaving Coraline behind in a ghostly existence? Spink and Forcible knew about the lost children. Miss Spink and Miss Forcible, those seemingly harmless tea-serving neighbors, they knew a lot more about the other world than they let on. One theory from YouTuber The Fangirl suggests that these two eccentric women were fully aware of the Beldam and the lost children. Remember when they gave Coraline the stone that helps her find bad things? That stone was essential in locating the ghost children's eyes, hinting that they might have known about the missing souls long before Coraline came along. Then there's the strange taffy bowls, with years written above them. The bowls could symbolize the years when the children were taken by the Beldam. It's almost as if they've been tracking the Beldam's victims this whole time, but chose not to intervene until Coraline. Could it be that they were somehow complicit in the Beldam schemes, or were they just powerless witnesses? Abusive home theory. Coraline's real horror might not be the Beldam, but her own mother. This theory digs into the idea that the other world is a metaphor for Coraline's emotional reality at home. Coraline's real mother is emotionally unavailable and neglectful, constantly arguing with her. But when Coraline enters the other world, her other mother showers her with attention and love until the facade breaks down. The other mother's behavior mirrors that of an abusive, two-faced parent. In public, they act perfectly kind, but behind closed doors, they reveal their true, manipulative nature. The other mother is only using Coraline to feed off her emotionally, much like an abuser who drains their victim's energy and life over time. Even the other father seems to be under other mother's control, just as a codependent parent might enable their abusive partner. Wybie, being on Coraline's side, shows Coraline that he knows what she's going through and does his best to help her in both worlds. This interpretation gives Coraline a whole new layer of horror. The real world isn't much safer than the other world. The door wasn't the only portal. Coraline's journey to the other world begins with a simple door. It's the gateway to the Beldam's twisted version of her reality. But what if that door wasn't the only portal? One fan theory suggests that there might be another, even more sinister way to access the other world. The well at the end of the movie. When Coraline throws the key into the well, she believes she's finally rid of the Beldam. But look closer. The area surrounding the well is lined with mushrooms that form a fairy ring, a symbol often associated with portals to other dimensions in folklore. This raises the disturbing possibility that the well itself could be another entrance to the Beldam's realm, hidden in plain sight. In throwing the key into the well, Coraline might not be sealing her escape but actually giving the Beldam another opportunity to retrieve it. What if Coraline's final act of supposed victory was, in fact, the Beldam's long-game strategy to keep her tied to this world? It's a theory that suggests Coraline is never truly safe, and the Beldam might still be lurking, just waiting for her moment to strike again. And there you have it. Whether Coraline is trapped in an endless cycle of illusion, living among ghosts, or dealing with a much darker family dynamic, these theories make you wonder if she ever really escaped at all. Let me know which theory you think is the creepiest in the comments and submit your own theories you'd like to see in future videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help the Movie Mind continue creating film theory videos. Thanks for watching!